So. May I have your attention, please? Would you be so kind to line up? I look like Robocop. I know. Come a little bit in front, that everybody has space. A little bit in front, please. Take line by line. Okay, I prepared. This is very good quality. Take. Okay. Asha?
Great. So welcome here for afternoon section. I kindly ask you to keep as much as possible some kind of discipline. I mean, not talking too much because it will be, even Daniel has this instrument for speaking. It will not be easy when everybody starts to talk. So we had some issue in the morning. We will have another in here in the afternoon. And we have really two top experts, two world champions to explain all the problems, all the issues, and all the possibilities. So welcome, Daniel, please. Neil.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Just to say that we have been talking to many of you, and some of you have concerns, and this is the moment to ask the question. So I think that we will try and answer. Don't forget that some of these rules, or a lot of the rules changes, are going to be tested. This is a test period of time, so they can be changed, and so it's up to us to interpret the rules in the correct way. I think our job now is to try and answer as many questions as possible, and to try and give as many insights into the new rules or the changes that we've made. I think Daniel's going to lead the way. Any questions you have, what we will do is we'll try and individualize people to ask the questions and then answer it as clearly as we possibly can, and to demonstrate it as well with the possibilities. But I know that we have many incredible judoka here. We have a lot of judo knowledge, so we'll try and work the way forward, get the way forward.
Very professional here, as you can see. So, in order to have a good view of everybody, I would like to have the two yellow mats empty. That means all this red on the other side, and red in the back, please take a place there. Okay, thank you very much. I kindly ask you if it's possible to stay on this side. Okay, so we have two. This here, please empty. This empty. Red mat on that side. You know Star Wars? Go to the end, please, to the end. We let this mat and the other one free. Let's go. Go to the red mat, the red mat. Thank you. Okay. Will you be so kind? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Please sit down. I know, I know. The left knee, the right one, the hip, that's normal. My request to you, we go step by step, one chapter by one chapter, then in the end, questions, okay? We demonstrate everything we want to show from one matter. You keep the questions, in the end of the chapter, questions, okay? If you want to show something, no problem. I can ask you to come here in front. Of course, no socks, no watches, of course the gold. Okay, no blue judogi. Good try, good try. Fortunately, we are not in the Kodokan. In the Kodokan, you know, you are lucky. I have to mention we have some colleagues from Italy. They are without judogi because the luggage didn't arrive. So, of course, if you have questions, no problem. We are here. We start with kumikata. Kumikata, as we mentioned, kumikata get more opportunities if it's in a positive way. Please do not understand now that you take now a pocket grip and you are making a negative judo. We are not thinking for negative judo. Kumikata for more judo. Technical scores for more judo. 4 minutes for more judo. We have to present good judo. We start now with the kumikata. I kindly ask Neil to take a partner. Did you focus on somebody here who is your favorite? Congratulations, good luck. We start with a pistol grip and pocket grip. Neil, please.
Never to defend. In my opinion, this is all about interpretation by the referees and by the coaches, because if we coach to catch, to defend, then we cannot have it. It's impossible to have. It has to be positive. It has to be, if the arm is down here, then immediate shido, immediate penalty. But it's important that we look as if, whether it's pocket or whether it's pistol, it looks as if we are going to throw. Not looks as if we're going to throw, but we have to throw. That's the important thing. Are there anybody here that has any questions about this from a positive or from a negative point of view? Your choice, okay? But we'll try and answer your questions or your concerns. Don't be afraid to put your hand up and ask the question. Yes, thank you.
You said once you have the pocket or pistol grip, you have to throw. On the other hand, you say we want to give the players more time to prepare.
Yes.
So could you say something to that?
Yes, for me, high level, we're talking the highest level. One of the most difficult things sometimes, we watch Iliadis, sometimes to catch the sleeve, he's all the time feeding to catch the sleeve. All the time here, trying to catch. So a lot of time catching the sleeve. The thing about pocket is sometimes it's very quick to catch. So for me, as a competitor, it was quicker sometimes to catch the pocket. But always with intention to throw. Always with intention to throw.
What it means?
So
If I don't attack, I will get shooter or not?
I think this is about interpretation for referee interpretation, coach interpretation. If I don't attack, if the arm is down and he cannot come forward to me, if it's just defensive, then big possibility of Shido or penalty, immediate Shido. And I think that if it's not policed properly, then we will have a big problem with this, because people will only play for defense, only for defense.
Then, I'm sorry, for us, for all of us, more important, possible stay green, Shido for green or for passivity?
For passivity. Not for the grip. The grip is not the problem. What we're saying is that defensive and not for attack is the problem. The answer to your question, the first question, was that the idea is that if I have a grip and immediately I have to attack, often my partner is not in the correct position to attack. So if I catch here, sometimes we need movement before we attack. We need a little bit of time. All the experienced judoka, a lot of experienced people here know that you need time in order to prepare before the attack. All we are trying to do is to give more time for preparation. But if it's too defensive, we have to give the Shido. We have to, otherwise it won't work. Yes? Could you stand up so people could hear you? Thank you.
I think you must give the time, like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, because otherwise it can be, if we referee, can say, I think 2 seconds is enough, and the other one will say 4 seconds is enough.
No, but this is the point. This is why we have to understand the concept of defending as opposed to attack. It's not the time. The time limit, you know, we put 45 seconds down. It's not 45 seconds, you know. After 10 seconds of me holding this here defensive, it's a Shido. It's not 45 seconds to get a Shido.
But if it was something like a Shiwaza, is it defensive or not?
Well, it depends what kind of Ashiwaza. You know, because, you know, Ashiwaza here.
Yeah, like this.
No.
Is it preparation or no?
No, is that preparation? If you were the referee, would you give that Shido or?
I will, but a lot of people will say it's a preparation. I wasn't preparation, why they punish?
So then, you know, proper preparation for me is breaking balance. For me, preparation is breaking balance, but yes.
I think
Please. We can't hear you, I'm sorry.
I
so
think
sorry.
we give this idea to the referee to decide about that this movement is for attack or defense.
Yes.
And my idea is that it depends on the mentality of the referees and increase the mistake by the referees that this is for attack or for defense.
Yeah, yes, I think that you need it to be clear in your mind what is preparation and what is not preparation. Preparation for me is breaking balance, ready for prep, ready for attack, not just touching the legs, you know, but Daniel, where's Daniel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Daniel, what we're saying is that the preparation for the attack has to be clear. It must be a clear definition. I think that is one of the most important things.
Now, I think what generally was changed, it is that I go to the 5 different kumikata, which is pistol grip, pocket, belt, one side, and cross grip. Okay, the 5 kumikata. In the past, we said, if I take a belt grip, immediately attack, immediately. Now you have a little bit more time. You have a little more time. You have to create the situation, the reaction. This is a positive. This one, this is a negative. This is a negative now. Now this is a negative. Of course, the interpretation, very good question. Where is the reality? It must be a real preparation, a real attack. I think that you agree. If I take a pocket grip, are the real attacks? Who is now passive? Who is not doing judo now? Okay? Neil was showing very nice before, going, preparing, searching situation. But this one here, now, I think it's a question of a few competitions. We realize, for example, pistol grip, how effective it is. Because with a classic grip, I can prepare. Okay? What is the reason to have a pistol grip? Very good, very good. And in the moment we realize that one of the athletes take a pistol grip for negative judo, this is Mate Shido, sorry. We offer the possibility to take more grips for positive judo. In the moment you use the different grips for a negative judo, for defense, Mate Shido. Is clear for everybody? We are doing these changes not to have more negative judo, more blocking. We offer the kumikata that everybody can have more time. Sometimes I take one side grip and I need reaction. I cannot do immediately. From here, I need action. Now I have the reaction, so it was now more. I need more time. Or if I'm on the edge, I would like to change the place. So actually for here I have to move first, put him on the edge, and now in the past was Mate Shido, correct? Not now. Now if I want to do something progressive, something positive, I have the chance. On the other hand, if I take one side, still one side, no? It is positive, Mate Shido. Did I make the point? Where is the... Sorry, guys.
One question to the I understand it's perfect, yeah? But when I have this grip, he can do nothing. When he lost this grip, he has no chance.
So you have to attack.
Of course,
But
no
it's
problem,
the same
no
for
problem.
both.
But he don't want this grip. But now we have the chance. Or say like that. Same. Okay. It's not for me. Okay, negative, okay, Shido, no problem. But when I have this grip here, it's not to me.
Looks like he does everything, but
That's why we cancel this grip.
that's why we cancel.
He cannot lose this grip. That's the problem, you know.
Cannot break.
I'm a fan for this grip, you know.
Yes. Yeah, I know you are.
But
Am I allowed to break?
You can break.
But only with one hand. Can I break?
This is the other point that we...
very important
this
question.
is one of the other points. Daniel?
No, it's an important question. When I have this grip,
The biggest
Can I...
The biggest problem is preparation.
Both of you, please. This is one of the main points, Mr. Barkos. So he just asked, Can he break the grip?
I can do it. No problem, but he can do nothing. It's the same like you said, as Shido, push down. The same situation. He wants, but he cannot. Here, it's the same. I have so much power here. Yeah, not with myself, but you know what I mean. Only have like this. I'm a fan for this. It's allowed. Okay, perfect, but we must. No, it's allowed. You know. That was my question. That's why we came.
Yes. You have to catch it.
So one hand you can do it. No, you have to do it one hand. No problem. Really not. Really not a problem. When it's allowed, okay, no problem, but we must know it.
Well, I think that there are many here that have the same thoughts. Okay, so I think that we have to do a short experimentation and then see, and then if same problem, then we change it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, please.
If this grip allowed,
Yes.
why this is not allowed?
Nobody can hear.
If this one is allowed, right? Break Kimikata is not allowed.
The idea for try to make a judo more dynamic, more interesting is as long as there is a good kumikata, give more time. Because in the past, I believe, perhaps we were guilty, I mean, and we advise the referees, they destroy a lot the fighting spirit. Because players cannot have a normal, let's say, preparation. But I believe the idea of pistol grip, one-side grip, is not to prepare long time. It's to be a little more flexible than in the past. In the past, the idea is 1 second, if you don't attack, immediately penalize. And we want to give a little more, but a little more is attack immediately, as long as you don't have an orthodox grip, you know? So if you allow me, the principle of the idea is, okay, you can have cross grip in the past only perhaps 1 second, and now it's 1, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, but not to maintain this, for instance, 10 seconds. I think this was not the idea, okay? This is the first point. As long as you have a orthodox grip, more or less more time, because this is not affecting the possibility of uke. This is the first point. Second point, again, pistol grip, pocket grip, one-side grip, belt, a little more, but immediately attack. Not, of course, if these positions are negative, immediately sit down. So only change a little the idea of giving a little more space. Okay, this is the first point. This is what I believe. Second, when you talk about breaking the grip with 2 hands, we discuss that it could be a good possibility right now, but to be honest, during our meeting in Abu Dhabi and in Tokyo, we didn't discuss about that. So we need, yesterday we say we are going to ask our president if we can raise this question in this, let's say, forum, in order to give the possibility, as long as you have one grip with 2 hands, to break. Okay, so if you are so kind, allow us that tomorrow we can give the answer. But we were discussing yesterday in our meeting with Mr. Yamashita, Daniel, or Vladimir, all of us, you know. So please, if you can. So again, Yes, the idea. Normal kumikata, orthodox kumikata, more time, as long as it's not negative. Not orthodox grip, pocket, pistol, one side, belt. A little more chance, but if there is not a direct attack, not preparation, it is not a direct attack, also penalize. Clear? If it is negative with pistol, whatever, immediately Shido.
Sorry, this is the thing what we are discussing. It's easy to understand. Is it for attacking or is it for defending? But this is the gray area. If I'm really skilled in a pistol grip or in one side grip, I can cover this situation and I can be on the limit defending and preparation. And in this limit, it will be 50% will say it was defending, 50% will say it was preparation. This is what we are framing. We understand the idea, but we understand that people who are really skilled, high-level fighter in this way, they will use it like a defending style, but cover like a preparation. This is for us, this is the biggest problem.
I can answer this. Look.
Thank you for this problem. But I can imagine Mark extremely strong, you know, when you are a fighter for this. But in some cases, now, we had also strong people keeping this. And we had to deal with this. I mean, without pistol grip. We had to deal with this. We had people like this. And now who is passive? He cannot do anything. And I don't do anything, but we had to deal with this. This is much stronger, true, much stronger. But the behavior will be the same.
If I could just say, just from my own experience, is that I think that what we wanted to do was just give a little bit more freedom, because it was too quickly with the Shidos and not enough time for the Kumakata. So I think that with the time that we have to showcase it, to look at it, that is the main purpose, is to have a look to see how it is and then make adjustments. But we need the more time, not just Shido for catching the grip. We need more time to set up the attack. I really believe that.
Neil. Let's see where we are. We are in January 2017. So we have approximately 1 year and 4 months until the Olympic qualification starts. So we have the World Championships in 8 months. There is a good period of time to see how is the reaction to the rules. If we find out that a few changes are not good, we are in the test period. We are testing. It's good, we let it. Doesn't work, we put it out. So we have actually the chance now in approximately 16 months to find out a set of rules which in the next Olympic qualification give us to everybody fair chances. Okay? Agree with what you are saying? Absolutely agree. But we know as long we don't let on the market, on the tatami, happen that athletes find out skills, ways to escape, we don't know. Okay? So I agree with what you say. I absolutely agree. There are good arguments. Absolutely clear. Some of them they will cover by false techniques that they are active. If in 8 months we realize that the response is negative, sorry, we cannot do it anymore. We'll have a few examples of this. The same, and now I kindly ask Neil, for cross grip with the leg inside. We have the situation to take the cross grip and to take a leg inside. But actually the question is here, did Neil want to throw now, or did Neil want to stop the other one doing judo? It's the same, it is allowed. If it's a progression, if we see there is a progression and he can continue and throwing, no problem. But if you see that one of the athletes, every hajime goes there, put the leg inside, without any progression, then we have to say it's negative. 1, 2, Hajime, and then.
If this is happening too much, then we stop it again. It will stop, sure. But the main aim, we mustn't forget what the main aim is here, is to get more time to prepare. That's the main aim, really. I really believe that that is what we're aiming for here, is to give you more time for preparation. I look at all the top fighters, and sometimes, you know, it's Shido, all the time Shido, and now we want to stop that. We want to stop it. We want more time, preparation, and then attack.
Excuse me, I have just one question for the cross grip. Let's think about, for example, Bourras of France was cross grip, making attack. For 4 years, we reformed judo, make style for the cadets that we teach. Probably they will fight for the next Olympic. And now, been working with this cadet and sub-cadet, and now you reform and frame the judo that we teach for them. Instead of doing the regular judo, now I can have 1 4 minutes attack, like all the time attack, and I can pull my opponent behind my back and take it to the floor, which is a positive attack. But this is reform, the way of teaching the kids. This is a different judo, not the one that you wanted to teach 4 years ago.
Yes, it's true. This is why when the kids are small, we teach them all judo techniques. So later on, doesn't matter which referee rules we have, they can apply one of the 96 judo techniques we have in the Kodokan judo. Okay, now what we have to see is, what is the reaction, the counter-attack from this position? Okay, because until now was not necessary. I really believe that we will find the solutions to counter this attack. Everybody knows Amiran Totikashvili is here. When Amiran was coming with Ude Tanyo Toshi, okay, nobody has an answer. After a few years, the people know how to escape this.
But they will open the way for many sambo techniques again to come back to judo.
We test now. We are testing now. After the World Championship, we observe. We record the videos where it's dangerous or where it's negative. After World Championship, we make the next decision.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Just the crop.
Yes.
Because we have many times. Right. For me, it was sometimes a way to catch the sleeve, to change the position from here. But I think that what we have to understand is that when we have any grip, it has to be attack, it has to be to attack, not to defend. And as Mr. Barkos said, it's important to know that we cannot hold here and block for defense. It's just 1, 2, 3 seconds just to set up the situation to attack. That I think is going to be the main message to the referee.
Progression, must be progression.
It must be
Can you
progression.
show also?
Yes. So if it's right to right or left to left, Mr. Makarov. Where's Mr. Makarov? He's here somewhere. Okay, so this is one of the concerns. You want to go left to left? Your concern.
Left to left, for example, but we will have this situation. People start make like this.
Yes.
And I immediately can move to forward or to back, to forward to back, all 5 minutes. All 5 minutes.
Okay.
Referee stop
Yes.
if nothing progressive or not.
Yes.
And also, which reason for me take a classical grip?
Yes.
If I win to him this arm, I stay like this and start preparation. This is will come in
Again, like the example.
Yeah, like it was before. You remember Buras? Buras, it's an example about an anti-Jew, not was. Sorry, and also we not touch this this point, but I hope because nothing changed. This one, this okay or Shido for me?
Keeping the head.
Diving under the head.
Okay, without attack, it's like action.
Like a preparation style.
Without attack.
You attack is fine. If you don't attack, and as you say, this is a long preparation issue. It means that we don't give much more time. It's a little more. As long as you do that, and immediately, when we talk immediately, in the past it was practically 1 second. And now you move and you attack is valid. If you only escape and you don't attack, it's zero. Like in the past.
Okay. Last question. If I lost this grip, and for not lost a position, I thought be more uncomfortable for him. Now Shido for who? Yeah, but it will be. This is fine,
These are incredible, good questions, brilliant questions. This was left against left or right against right. Yeah. So I wanted you to see that situation and then the difference between right against opposite, but in a second. So, I mean, these are the situations that we need to look for and be aware of. I think all the referees here, every one of the referees here has to be aware of this situation, of this development or possibility of development. You have to be aware of it. It could happen. Yes.
Please. If you remember during the last Olympic Games, it was a big difference regarding, London. We advised the referees in 2 very important points. Of course, in Nevada, give much more time of preparation, and this is a reality that now good players can develop good skills, and there are a lot of Osaikomi, Kansetsu, Shime. And we say to the referees, please, in Tachibasa, as long as there is a normal attitude, and there is a good position, and there is not a negative judo, give much more time. So perhaps now we are, going to small details, this and that are of course fundamental, but our idea, and we must check, but our principle and our idea is to give a little more time. Give a little more time with orthodox grips, and give a little more time with unorthodox grip. But of course, always with the idea of attacking, As in the past, if these grips are negative, immediately Shido. That nothing changed. If there is a good attitude and there is a normal grip and you attack, give a little more time. This is the main reason. After, of course, we can have different situations, different possibilities. But I believe we must trust a little in this point. We advise to the referees and we advise to the coaches as well, and perhaps all together we can go in the good track. Okay?
Is everybody agreed that we need to give this chance to test it, and if after when we've tested it, then we come back and then orthodox grips back to orthodox and usual? No. Sure.
It's like sambo. We should have a sambo. In sambo we can do this. And we don't want to have judo like a sambo. And we shall lose this year.
Because my question is, we give priority to classic grip or all grip? Because, for example, if I take classic grip, but he make like this, for me, I'm comfortable make something, but I more correctly than him. But his grip destroyed my movement.
Defensive.
Yeah, and I move like a defense.
But it's not like
He more active because for me, for different are more controllable. Yeah, because he catch my one arm from two, and like about grip I have priority, but about situation he have priority.
I think that our opponent is thinking destroy our. Now, my friend said that he destroyed my classical judo, yeah? But I go to tatami to break your judo and to win. Because if you don't like Seoinage, but I make Seoinage, I will do Seoinage.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
This is, we have different judo.
This was my
judo.
question. We continue give priority classic grip, or we forget about classic grip, like we follow just judo, like attack, defense.
I think that not bad this grip, one side grip. Bad to stay in this position 1 minute. I think that not bad this grip. Not good to stay in this position 1 minute and without technique. Also pistol grip, also pocket grip. We must stay long time, but this is possibility, good possibility for me to take and make some technique.
No, I agree. No, my question is, we give priority to classic grip or open the door for all grip?
I think that all grip the same. For classical grip, referee will give you 5 points, for not classical grip, 3 points. No, the same.
No, it's not the question. Вопрос не в этом.
You know, sorry, all the questions were raised here were how to find a way to escape from attacking. We don't speak about how to attack, how to have an advantage from this grip. We only speak about the problems. But these problems we had before. You know, the referee, they penalized the negative judo, and they didn't penalize normal judo. Now we only change. You can use other grips to have more possibility for attack. That's all.
Yeah, but what was cross grip, one size grip? This was negative judo before, and this is the reason put like attack immediately for not take too much time. But now
we have a little bit more time. We have a little bit more time, and we are repeating.
Example like this. I have a classical grip here, I have not classical grip, and we move. Who have priority? But we both active. Yeah, this is my question. This was my question for you. If not real attack, both like we just move, try something. This is negative judo because this is.
Perhaps our explanation is not good. In the past, so far, you have a cross grip, and if you don't attack in 1 second, it was penalized.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a cross grip, we give not 1 second, I mean perhaps 2 or 3, but you must attack the same.
Yes.
If you don't do it, you receive zero. With this pistol grip, they say you can do it. In the past, immediately you do that, zero. Now we say, if you grip and you attack, it's valid. But the principle is the same. The principle not changed at all. In the past, one normal grip, it was 20 seconds. And now we say, if you have a normal grip, more time. So the change is only in the timing. We don't change the principle. If one side is negative, continuously, sorry please. Please, the idea that we have and we discuss in our meetings, perhaps our explanation or details, but the principle is the same. You have a good grip. In the past we say 20 seconds, 25 seconds, immediately mate, moline, why not? And now we say, if you have a good grip, instead of 20 seconds, 22 seconds, we give more time with normal grips. Okay, we go to the not normal grip. And in this group, we englobe pistol, one side, belt, pocket grip, and we say, still they are negative as long as you don't attack. When we say immediately, in the past I repeat, last year you remember, or last, we say, you grip and immediately you are obliged to attack. And now we give 1 or 2 more seconds to make the preparation, but attack. When you propose with this situation, if this is not a real attack, it's zero for him.
Yeah, this was my question. If he just preparation but not do it.
Yeah.
Because this question also I give to my art. If will be same like a classic grip or
no,
I say to him, stop this.
Yes. Perhaps our explanation was not good. But again, in one group of normal grips, more time. In the group of not normal grips, to say something, we give a little more time as long as there is a good attitude and intention to throw the opponent. Clear? If not, we continue like in the past. The changes are not very radicals. The changes are only giving more time to the preparation of tori and uke. That's all. We don't change the principle of negative or blocking. Before, our colleagues explained very well. With this grip of pistol grip, you cannot do anything. So, if there is blocking, immediately shield. If there is pistol grip, but instead of blocking, is preparing and attacking, valid. But if it is only moving, also shield.
But unfortunately, judo more difficult because if I have a pistol grip, I also use my weight.
But this is shield because you don't attack.
But I don't take a grip.
No.
Yeah, this is
I'm a little bit astonished. The last time when they changed the rules, I took part in many training camps, and always it was a question, where's the gap in this rule, what we can use? Okay, I can understand. But now, with our new philosophy about grip, about kumikata, no one is talking how many possibilities we have more to throw the other one. Everyone is talking about the shido. No one is talking about how I can throw with these possibilities, new grip, but I have to use for attack, not to defend. We are talking always about, is this defense, is this defense, is this shido? Please, change in your mind. Of course.
When you take this position, you can go this way. Look hard to go this way. If you take this one. Okay? Yeah. Yeah?
ანუ არ უშვი თუ გადავლების სამო გადავლება შეიძლება ბევრი აქედან არის ეს არც
if you have this position and this guy starting to go this way, you can pick out this one. He thinks it's good. This way.
He likes it.
He likes it.
Depending on judo schools, you see, 1-for-1 judo school is a disadvantage. Sorry. What for one judo school is a disadvantage, for other schools an advantage. I agree with you We can watch to the negative part of the rules. We can watch the positive part of the rules. What I want to mention is we have now not 4 shido, we have 3 shido. In the past, several times we stopped the progression of technique because we realized that it was a pistol grip, or we realized it was really good fight, and we realized that actually a pocket grip. And we say, Mate, before the athletes start to do judo, we say, Mate shido. Sometimes it happens throws on the mat, we give wazari or ippon, and then watching video, you realize it was pistol grip. So nobody understands. My suggestion is now, we have to go back. We have 8 months, World Championship. If we are not testing, we don't know. I agree with you. It is a lot of open to other combat sports, like Sambo, like Chidaoba, like Trunte, Courage, and so on. But we have to test by ourselves. We have no Olympic qualification. 8 months. If in 8 months the reactions are negative, we have to stop it. But now we have to open, because if not, we still have the problem. We give too much shido for a pocket grip, too much shido for one side, too much shido. There are just 3 shido now. Very, very simple. You are coming here. Then I would like to give an argument from Sasha Yaskevich. Watch the elbow. If the elbow is here, pistol grip here, this is an active grip. If the elbow is there, it makes the difference. Correct? Here, I have a pistol grip, but it's something which I want to use it. Opposite to here, which is defending. Okay? So we have to see not just one part of the rules, we have to see all together. What was before mentioned, there is a pistol grip. Okay, I try to go on the side. I was very surprised about blocking the hip. I was in a World Championship in Trunte, Republic of Moldova, and all the people blocked the hip, everybody. And I say, oh, Mate Shido, why? They cannot fight. And they tell me, no, there's no Shido. Block my hip. What do you think? Block. What do you think? How much time he can block my hip? 1 minute? 2 minutes? After 2 minutes, his energy is over. So they find solution from here. Even they block, really blocking the grip, they find solution. Also, we have to find solutions now. We have to find solutions. One more time, we are in a test period. If you are not testing, we will never know if it's good or bad. Let's do it now. Let's see what happens. Maybe part of the grips will be okay, but not. Several times we gave Shido for nothing, which in the beginning of the fight is not, they are not important, but in the end of the fight, decide the history of the winner. We said now, we want more techniques. The regular fight, we will like that 4 minutes fight finish with a score. And we give more chance for Kumikata to make more score. We don't give the chance for Kumikata to block. It must be a positive. Somebody give us fire to have food, or we give fire to burn everything down. It's our decision what we do with the fire. Okay? I kindly ask you here, together with the commission, sports commission, education commission, and refereeing commission, when you have in the competition negative examples, tell us. We put the IT team will put on the side. We analyze, and if you realize really there's a bad way, we know we have to close this way forever. Not forever, for another period. But if it's good, we don't know if it's good or not. As long we are not doing, as long we don't stop catching the legs, we didn't have standing Seoinage. Okay? In the moment we didn't catch the legs, Tayotoshi, Seoinage, standing Seoinage was appearing. So one technique include or exclude the other one. We have to do it first. You agree on this point? That we have to test it, not that we have to test it.
Now, time for attacking preparation, normal idea.
Yes?
But also,
Yes.
It's the same like a normal attack.
Yes, yes. Let's go back. Let's go back. You remember in the past, the best example is catching the belt. It's the best example because everybody knows. I catch the belt, in the past, immediately attack. Correct? Now I have more time. Now I can catch the belt. In the past, I had to attack immediately, even I don't have the second grip, correct? Not now. Now I can take it, I can change it, I can go. I still have the belt, but I'm in progression. Look where I am now. I'm in progression. Opposite to I catch the belt. You understand me? This is something else. It's also catching the belt, but something else. Also, agree. Very nice. Sorry. Very nice demonstration. Here. But here must something happen. Real attack. And real attack, what means? What means in Kodokan Judo a throw? What are the elements of the throw? Breaking the balance, taking position, and throwing. So you see that there is no breaking balance. There is no getting into position. No real intention to throw. We can say one time mate, we can say second time mate, then shido.
I think you have to understand we're on the same side as you guys. Honestly, we're on the same side. We're just trying to give you more time. So small test period to see if the other grip works. If it doesn't, immediately change. But the more time period is the main important thing for me and for all of us. You know, in our discussions, the time period to set up the technique was the important thing. So please.
We need about 4, 5, 6 seconds to make the preparation for the technique. It's not only 1 second. Before someone said about 10 seconds. Mr. Johnson said about 3, 4 seconds. One preparation for a technique, maybe it's more. Maybe it's 4, 5. And then make the technique. We must please take the microphone. I'm talking about the time of the preparation of the technique, Mr. Daniel. Before you said about 2, 3, or 4 seconds. Mr. Neil, before time, said that about 10 seconds. We must be, everybody here, clear what exactly to make. Okay. 10 seconds, 5, 3.
I will take on following way. Exactly like Newaza. We allow Newaza as long as we see there is a progression in Newaza, correct? You agree on this? Yes. So it must be the same here. Somebody takes one grip. If you see there is a progression, something happened, we let them. In the moment we see there is defensive, there must be a decision, okay? If the referee is not sure, can give a mate. If second time happen, by the third time it's allowed to give a shido, there's not a problem. One more time, it must be a progression. We take the opportunity for more grips to make a positive judo. Okay, this is the reason to take more grips, to make a positive judo. Please.
No, it's... So, I try to find 45. But this is not the same.
No. Now I want to come back to your question, which was very good before. Are we going away from classic judo? No. Classic judo remains classic judo. With the classic grips, we can maintain the rhythm of fight. If you take another kind of grip, it must be a progression. You take another kind of grip to have a progression.
If I have classic, I will relax and not I find move faster.
You are not under pressure. You are not under pressure like when you have one side grip, cross grip, bell grip.
Move and find
exactly.
But attack fast. Working on the preparation.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think Vitaly gave in the quick question. That means, you explain very well, you have a normal grip, you can be more relaxed, because don't forget, one of the requests of most of the coaches in the world is to say the referees destroy the fighting spirit, because every time you want to do something, Shido, Shido, Shido. So what we want to do, you have a good grip, you have more time to prepare, to think about that. You have an orthodox grip, and you must prepare, but you must attack immediately. And immediately we give a little more, not perhaps 10 seconds. It was when we talk about timing, but perhaps in the past it was practically 1 second or 2 seconds. Now we say 1, 2 seconds, or as long as there is a good preparation, but you must attack. So the point is, nothing changed, only changed the timing a little longer. But the principle of negative judo is absolutely the same. Okay? Thank you. Okay, good question.
One question.
I just to show some examples to prove your words that you actually nothing changed a lot. For instance, I kept going into that attack. But now the possibility to go here, preparation, boom, present, and then attack. It's both two ways. The same way I can just reach that attack. This is for me. And I risk myself. But now I can just grip, boom, and then attack. So it's not like have time. Not 10 seconds, not 3, 4. You have opportunity now. You have opportunity now. Take one side grip, come in action. Which should we end with the technique or not?
Mr. Buck has asked me to just use the microphone just to say that we're on your side. You know, that we want it to be progressive, and we want it to be positive. And I think progressive is the key word. It needs to be progressive, and it needs to have an attack at the end. And for the referees, I think, to interpret, and the coaches to interpret, and the players to interpret what is positive and what is negative is the key.
Style of kumikata, and it's not a progressive style. Yes. And he will be punished for what? For the wrong grip or for what?
For being passive.
He's not really passive. But he's not attacking. Mate.
But you are saying he is not attacking. You are saying now he is not attacking. If you take the responsibility of taking a non-classing grip, you also have the responsibility to conclude, to attack.
Yeah.
Okay? And so in this case, if somebody take a cross grip, agree with you, and we see he dominates but doesn't do judo, mate shido. It must be a finality. We take the grip to do judo techniques. The motivation and finality must be judo technique.
Absolutely, but he looks in this style of gripping like he's dominating, but he's not attacking. It continue, and referee understand he's not attacking, and he is going to punish him. He will punish him for what? For wrong grip or for not attacking, or what?
For using a wrong grip, for using a non-classing grip and not attacking.
I understand.
Okay, for using
I understand. Okay.
So one more time. I want one more time to make the visualization, the parallel to Newaza. We go to Newaza.
Sorry, but I completely agree Makarov's idea, Morozov's idea, because against cross grip, we can't do nothing. We can't react. We can't counter attack. But pistol grip and pocket grip, we can't react. Everything. We can do everything. But cross grip, once you grab here, opponent can't move, can't react. Nothing. No, you can't counter attack. So we go back before. And then before we could, like this, we could react. But now, no, nothing. So I completely agree, Makarov and then Morozov.
I hope I don't get Hanzo Komake, but I have 4 more questions concerning the grips. I understand that you want to give more chances to gripping. So logically, we shouldn't give more chances to avoid gripping. What about?
No, we didn't discuss about it. We didn't discuss about it. So we are still keeping the way of defending like it was until now. Exactly. We have to find a solution. Exactly. One more time. Our job is now to create possibility of throwing. We offer 5 open grips, more time to offer possibility of throwing, and not to offer how to avoid doing judo. Thank you very much, and no Hanso Kumake for this. So one more time. Shh. One more time. Please remember to newaza. In newaza, when we have a situation, can I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? Thank you very much. In newaza, when you have a situation, the referees, they watch and they decide is progression, they let continue newaza. There is never a time of how long I need for juji gatame. There is never a time for how long I need to take the leg out. In some of the matches, after 5 seconds is mate, or after 20 seconds, if I see that there is a progression, something can happen, we let it. The same also here. Newaza example is a very good example. We don't want to destroy the technique. Several times happen in Newaza, mate, and the other one give up. Wrong mate. The same also here. But in the moment somebody will use in a negative way, like you mentioned before, one is using for negative, of course we have to go back and to give him shido. Now what change it is that they are not 4 shidos. So if somebody take the responsibility to have one side grip, to have cross grip, he also has to know if he doesn't attack in a good time of attacking, in a progression, shido. Shido. Opposite, and now we are coming to the classic grips, absolutely correct. If somebody has classic grips, of course, this is judo. Judo, it means, for our understanding, both of us, we have grips, and we try to find out who is the better one. Judo is not breaking grips, and one has one grip to do something like makikomi. Can we agree on this matter? One more time, I repeat, we are very happy for every bad examples, also good examples, in the next period. You have, please, come to us, to computer team, say, I would like in this fight, this action to be recorded. And we put extra. And if you see that the number of the negative examples increase dramatically, then you have to make decisions. Can you agree on this? Okay, good. I would like to continue with kumikata under the belt. We have kumikata below the belt. First gripping the belt, touching gripping the legs, touching the legs. Even judogi. First is shido. If in the same, sorry. If in the same contest happen a second time, it is ansokumake. On the scoreboard will be shido for gripping the legs, gripping under the belt, touching the legs will be extra as extra shido advised. that we know this Shido, it is not for passive, for going out, it is for kumikata under the belt, below the belt. Is this okay for you? Michael.
There is no difference between intentionally go to the leg or there's no difference?
There's no, Martin, we had this discussion and I appreciate. We cannot decide if something is intentionally or not.
Just wait.
I wait. Martin, we have the same situation last second of the fight. One of the athletes is doing Uchimata and the other one realized he lose, he will catch intentionally, you know. But we say this is Shido, first time is Shido.
We all know that. Sorry. We all know that we have some great judo brains here. If we give you rules on the edge, then within 5 minutes we have different ways to play the edge. With this, now we have one opportunity to, if you get first touch of the legs, is Shido. The second one is Honsokomaki. Because everybody was complaining that it was too much. Touch the legs, Honsokomaki is finished. Okay, we all complained. We all said that was too much. But now we have a situation where we are in the last minute of the competition, and he has an incredible Uchimata. I have one Shido but so what happened?
Sorry, the discussion was intentionally or unintentionally first Shido, second Hansokumake. It's true that we are now having a discussion between us. Imagine that there is 2 seconds to the end and somebody after a jime go to the floor and grab the legs in a very, let's say, bad spirit. But it can happen the same if somebody make a false attack or somebody can move around. So this, I think we must check carefully what we can consider against the spirit of judo or not. But so far, the idea simple is that first leg grabbing is Shido, second Hansokumake. Please, I think we cannot complicate more, but again, we have in mind, as Mr. Marians asked, that sometimes if you have a clear idea to destroy the spirit of judo, it should be possible penalized with Hansokumake. But it is something that we must discuss and check carefully, okay? But we keep in mind what we are talking, because as you are saying, you can do that, or you can run, or you can go, because now, Hansokumake is only if you are running outside the contest area. Sorry. Excuse me, please. Now, if somebody after a jime start running around outside, it's against the spirit of judo, and we say, mate, Hansokumake. But we don't say anything right now if you start running in the contest area. We give Shido. So this is something that I agree totally that if it is a clear example of against the spirit of judo, we should think about a further penalization more serious. But so far, to avoid any complication, first, intentionally or unintentionally Shido, second time Hansokumake.
we have to mention here that if in the next 8 months the number of the Shido for leg grabbing are increasing dramatically, we have to make another decision. Okay? We have to be very open to each other. Judo is for everybody. We don't want to destroy Judo. Please don't forget, today, Judo is a million business. This is Judo today. If you like or not, we are proud that our athletes are heroes. We are proud that the television is taking something from us. Judo is not just for me and for you. Judo is for kids, which are 80% of our population or our family. Judo is for people outside of Judo. If in the last moment of the fight, where all the cameras are there, where all the nations are watching, if we are coming with a bad product, just gripping the legs, jumping in front of the opponent, this is not what we want to see. For sure not. It is in our hands how we use the fire. We use the fire to take food, or we use the fire to burn everything. Okay, we have statistics, fortunately now, over 5,000 fights, and we can see in the statistic every single penalty when and for what was given. This statistic will be in a few weeks open for everybody. And then we can see if in the last minute of fight, the number of Shido for grabbing the legs will increase or not. But let's be very honest. Olympic Games, Rio. In one contest, gripping the legs, Hansoku Make. In another contest, gripping the legs, nothing. Good boy, good girl, was fighting very good, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Sometimes we are not giving Hansoku Make because it was a nice fight and we don't want that this fight will end with Hansoku Make. But now we have to be very fair play. If somebody was touching intentionally or not intentionally, or catching the legs, intentionally or not intentionally, we don't know if it's intentionally or not intentionally. But we know first time can happen, Shido, one time. If second time happen, sorry, no excuse. Can we agree on this way? And one more time, it's not just about gripping the leg, catching the leg, also blocking when judogi is in the belt, the same. It is the same under the belt, below the belt. Can you turn? Below the belt. Okay, below the belt, also here. One time can happen. He turned, I stop him. Okay, one time. Shido. If in the same contest 2 times happen this, sorry, Hansoku Make. Can we agree on this? Do you have any other questions for Kumikata? Yes, please. Microphone.
Excuse me. For example, if I'm losing by 2 Shidos and then I touch the leg, it's Hansoku Make, or it's, for example, I think I heard him that you touch it and you have it separated in the score, or it's a regular Shido. Touching the legs is a regular Shido. Yeah, no,
grip below the belt. Grip below the belt.
I know.
It can happen that you are on the knee and you stop with your elbow, or you catch with your elbow.
But it counts as a normal Shido, and the second time.
No.
That's my question.
Stop. On the scoreboard. Good question. This is a regular Shido. The only one matter is if I catch below the belt, I get 1 Shido. If I make a false attack or I go out, I have a second Shido, no problem. But if second time I grip again below the belt, by 2 Shido is Hansoku Make. Good question. So in the scoreboard, it is the value of the Shido. But if in the same contest, 2 times I grip below the belt, the second one is Hansoku Make. Okay? So it can happen, will be, I say, I'm just for my colleague who didn't understand me. On the scoreboard, for this Shido, will be an extra sign. So we know that 1 Shido, it is for grip below the belt. Okay? Now, what I want to tell you, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? Imagine a fight. Imagine a fight. Shido, Shido. And one of the Shido is because grabbing below the belt. Okay? If in this contest, blue get another Shido for false attack, 2 Shido against 1 Shido. Correct? Until here, everything okay. But if white grip the legs, they are not 2 Shido against 2 Shido. This is 2 Shido against 2 times gripping the legs. That means it's Hansokumake. It's clear for everybody? It's clear now for your answer? In the first Shido is the same value like the other one. Second Shido, gripping below the belt, Hansokumake. It's okay now? Yes, please.
Just 1 or 2 questions. If my opponent doing some throw, at the same moment I am blocking under the belt, but I fall for Vazari, will it be Shida for me? I fall for Vazari, but the same moment I am blocking. If I will not blocking, I will fall on my back, it will be pawn. I am blocking at that moment. Will it be Shido or not?
Until now, we decide for the positive score. Until now.
Okay, if I have a Shida for blocking under the leg before, it must be my second Shido.
If it's your second Shido for blocking the belt, for the legs, so for taking a grip below the belt, it's Hansokumake. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any other open question?
Sorry, under the belt, that mean here also from the front?
Yes. Yes, yes. One, gripping below the belt.
Yes.
Sorry. Gripping below the belt. This is a grip below the belt.
That means Shido.
So, this one, it is not below the belt, because judogi is out. Okay? So if I grip here, sorry. Can you put it back? Can you take his phone? So, one more time. I take it here. This is a grip below the belt. You agree? Everybody? The judogi is in the belt, is below the belt. Judogi is out. This is not below the belt. Even my hand is down. It's not below the belt. Recommendation, every mate, judogi. Every mate you put the judogi, small advantage. It's clear now?
Yeah, but I can defend.
I know. I have no answer. Sorry. Mesbah, you understand me? You know, we have to give a value that everybody understands. Judogi in, under the belt. It's how? Hansokumake. There is no, sorry, just one moment. There is no difference. This is Shido, and if I take it again, Hansokumake. This is Shido, Hansokumake. Doesn't matter what. This is Shido, this, Hansokumake. Everything which is below the belt. Second time Hansokumake. It must not be the same grip. It's okay? Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ralin just asked about simultaneous throw and gripping. Uke is gripping the leg.
Can you show us?
Yes.
Are you the loyal?
But you know.
Are you the loyal?
Okay.
Let him do it. Please demonstrate us.
But
no,
Uke is preventing landing.
Please demonstrate us.
Okay.
Questions about Tore have attack and Uke take grip and don't fall down and pull back. And fall down Vazari. But if don't touch legs, he can fall down Ippon.
I understand.
What do it? Question about it.
I understand. Until now, we don't have in judo for the same action 2 scores, correct? Until now in judo we have 1 action, 1 score. So I have here to evaluate the throw, or I have to evaluate the grip, okay? So in this case, we are going for the positive score. For me, in this case, it can be Wazari, okay?
Yes, questions about, he can fall down Ippon, but for touching leg, not fall down Ippon. And second time, Hansokumaki or not?
You understand what the... Yeah? If there is Hansokumake, sorry, if I will understand, you are throwing and you touch the leg, okay? And there is a Wasari. The referee gave Wasari, and of course they give you Shido for you. Simple. So...
Sorry, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake,
I mean,
my mistake.
as long as you make a negative sit, you have a negative. Of course, if it is Ippon. Sorry, please. Please. If Tori throw you and you catch the leg and the referee give Ippon, it will be stupid to say Ippon and after to give you a Shido. This is not logical. But if the referee give Wasari, a part of the Wasari, they give Shido for the first time for grabbing the leg.
Sorry, it was my mistake. Mr. Vladimir Barta will explain you. Vladimir, okay, good. So I am Mr. Vladimir Barta now. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? May I have your attention, please? Sinisha. Okay. White is attacking. Blue catch the leg. Because of catching the leg, it is just Wazari or nothing. No problem. We give the score for white, and blue gets Shido. It is exactly like in Newaza Osaikomi. In Newaza, Osaikomi and Uke go inside. Shido. It is still Osaikomi. Okay? So, in Newaza, if Tori is doing Kesagatame and Uke is going inside, we don't stop Newaza, we just give Shido, correct? The same in Tachiwaza. Tori is throwing, Uke catch the leg, we give the score for the throw, in this case Wazari, and Shido for gripping the leg, the other one. Because it should not be advantage or disadvantage. Is correct? Like this. If this happens second time, same situation, you even don't have to give a score, you just give a Shido, second Shido, which is on Sokumake for gripping the legs. And that's all. Is now the question answered? Is the question answered? Okay, thank you very much.
Of course, if there is Hansokumake, can happen that the action is so quick that the reaction of the referee is to say Wasari. But obviously, if there is time and is a second time, even before landing Mate, and you give the Hansokumake, it's not necessary to give the Wasari, okay? So it's two different situations. You throw with Wasari and it's only one Shido, Wasari, and after you give Shido. Is the second time, can happen again that the referee, because the natural reaction of the throwing technique, he's giving Wasari. But if he realizes that it's the second time that he's grabbing the leg, immediately Mate, Hansokumake, and of course not necessary to give Wasari. Morotegari is now is Shido.
We are speaking about theories, and on theory, if let's say we are doing a fight, Neil, no, in the fight you have a Wazari, And now 5 seconds to the end, he's almost throwing me. And in order not to fall in Nippon, I catch the legs for the first time. And it's only Wazari, not a Nippon. So I'm going to save myself from a Nippon because I catch the leg. It's okay. Okay, so I can defend myself one time during the fight and get the Shido.
Again, intentionally, but unintentionally, the first time that you grab the leg, you are going to receive Shido. That's all. Thank you.
Is there any other open question concerning Kumikata? Yes, please.
Just so they can see you, eh?
Okay,
so
please.
they can see you.
Okay. My question goes to the, for example, I'm playing against my friend, and in the process, he attacks with a very good Ochimata, but I catch the trouser and he doesn't score. The competition goes on until the 4th minute. Then you proceed to the golden score. Is it not fair for him because he had a very good Ochimata, but because I was defending the Ochimata, touching the bottom, we could not score because of my defense. So it is unfair to him. We are proceeding to the golden score. Otherwise, he had won.
Yeah, but you got a Shido.
I had the Shido, but it does not count after the 4 minutes.
You have a Shido. No, it counts. Sorry. Shido, it counts after the 4 minutes. You cannot win with this Shido. You cannot win with the Shido for grabbing the legs. But in golden score, you have one Shido more than the other one. So your opponent is in advantage. You change the place?
So does this first fights leg wrapping Shido stay till the golden score? If I get the Shido for leg wrapping and the fight is going to a golden score, is it still leg wrapping Shido or just a normal Shido for the
Yes,
golden score?
It is still. If I mentioned before, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? In the end of the contest, however, it's a golden score, Shido Shido. But one of the Shido, it is because of leg grabbing. In golden score, if happens again, it is Ansokumake. One more time, on the scoreboard, Shido for leg grabbing will be extra advised. Okay, thank you.
If I can just say, I find it incredible that everybody is talking about the negative part and about how they can fight with the Shido, as opposed to, I mean, whether you prefer to have a straight Honsokamaki. That's what we fought hard for not to have. So we have to think of the positives, and the positives more than the negatives, in my opinion.
Are there any open questions concerning Kumik? Yes, please.
I just want to clarify, if I go in for a Tomonagi and it fails, and I'm on the ground and I grab his ankles to knock him down, that's Shido, right?
No. If you're doing Tomoenage and Uke doesn't have any chance to do Tachiwaza, you are in Newaza, so you can catch the legs. Okay. But if Uke has a chance to continue with Tachiwaza,
then it's a Shido.
Then it's a Shido.
Okay, so it has to depend on the...
One more time. This is the situation when you can grab the leg. You can grab the leg in a Newaza situation. So Uke should be in the position to not can do any more Tachiwaza. Then you can grab the leg.
Make sure.
Any other open question to Kumikata?
Just one question, Daniel. You said for the Shido, for
leg wrapping, there's going to be a special sign on the scoreboard. It is a Shido for the first Shido for leg wrapping. We didn't see an example of that kind of indication on the examples we had this
We
morning.
are in process of working. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniel.
Appreciate. Is there any other open question to Kumikata? If not, I have a good news for you. We are doing 50 minutes break. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Avem lucruri nerezolvate. Când ți-a spus lasă-mă, lasă-mă. Ea și ea de ce înțelegi? Lasă-mă. Înțelegi?
So please, the seminar will finish latest 6:30. So we don't have too many times because we have some other activities after. So I would like to give the floor to Mr. Yamashita, who will give you a very nice explication why we change some things for a positive point of view.
Let me speak in Japanese, and my assistant Aki is interpreting. 足取りのことがね、いろいろ議論になってますけども、これまでの試合を見てまして、足を取るつもりがなくて、たまたま、その風にも足に触れたり、それから寝技に行ってると、ねそういうふうに思って、寝技と思って触れたのが審判によって立ち技で足に触れているというふうに取られて反則に負けになったっていう非常に残念なケースがたくさん見られました。
We have been discussing a lot about the grip below the belt, but before we have seen many cases where the athletes accidentally touch the leg without his intention, or it wasn't clear whether if he or she touches the leg in newaza or tachiwaza. It was very difficult to decide. We have seen many cases where hansokumake was given for these cases.
これは我々にとってですね、足を取ろうとしてないのに反則負けた非常にこれは残念でした。そういう本当にがっかりしている選手をたくさん見ました。そういったのが理由になって我々ここにいる IJF のメンバーは1回目はですね、アクシデンタリーにタッチした分に関してそれに関しては1回目はもうダイレクトの反則負けはやめようと。で2回目繰り返した時には反則負けにしようというふうになった、そういう経緯があってですね、この1回目で反則負けが、1回目指導になったと、そこのところをねご理解いただけるとこの話が少し進むんじゃないかなと思います。
Therefore, consequently, we have seen many hansokumakes, unfortunate ones, and it's such a shame to see athletes being disappointed with this unfortunate accident or the misconduct of the rules. That is why the member of the IJF has been discussing how we can improve this situation. That's why we degraded the first penalty from hansokumake to shido for the positiveness of judo. If we understand this situation, maybe we can create positive, constructive discussion regarding this matter.
我々はビジュエル会長のリーダーシップのもとにどうやって世界の中で柔道の価値を上げるか、それからどうやった柔道がもっともっと多くの人たちに見てもらえる、理解してもらえるスポーツになるかということで真剣に議論してきました。
We have been discussing under the leadership of Mr. Wiesel how judo can be more attractive and how judo can be more dynamic. That is the main theme of the discussion of our IJF members.
まだまだですね、十分理解されていない部分がありますけど、遠慮なくいろいろ質問していただいて、少しでもですね、共通の理解を持ってこのセミナーを終われたと思います。
I'm sure there are a lot of things to discuss, but please don't hesitate to ask any questions. And I really hope that we all can make a consensus agreement and we go back home to spread these ideas.
一緒に協力してですね、世界のスポーツ界における柔道の価値を高めていけたらと思います。
I'd like to put together all of our effort and energy together for the benefit of judo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Aurelian, guys. So, we continue with the Wazari score for taking both elbows back. Neil, will you be so kind to do Ochigari? Aurelian, defending. You do Ochigari. Easy, easy. Is clear? In this case, Wazari. Same for Kouchigari. Kouchigari, Neil? Defending with 2 elbows on the mat, Wazari. Okay? Same can happen, Seuinage Tayotoshi, and you try. This is a little bit quite complicated. You see, it is quite complicated to demonstrate, but in the competition, what's happened? Uchimata and Uke was defending with 2 elbows. The matter is, in the IJF competition, we have children, they are 17 years old. Sorry, 18, under 18. Cadets, they are, sorry, under 18, they are 17, 16, 15 years old. It is possible, theoretically, in an IJF competition, to have 15 years old children. And a 15-year-old body is not strong enough to defend. So therefore, we have to see the protection of this, okay? Good. We had one point concerning Kaeshiwaza. Kaeshiwaza, attack, counter-attack. In this situation, Kaeshiwaza first. If it's attack and counter-attack, who fall first on the back will lose the score. It was very hard in the videos to decide who has the control. It was some of the, even between us, it was not very clear who has the control over the action. So in this case, we decide if there is attack and counter-attack in the same action, in the video we have seen, in the video, you remember today Uchimata, it was so very, very fast, you know. But I have seen in competition, I have seen, especially by Ouchi and Kouchigari, I have seen this, that they defend. Okay? It is, for me, if you ask me now, it is... We discussed about this, but now we let this out after Budapest, the hands. Now we just pay attention for the elbows, okay? Okay? It's a question of safety, agree with you, but let us see how many times happened this. Same times, defending with both elbows, it means Wazari from the other one. It's okay? I would like to go one more back. Attack, counter-attack. Yes, sorry. I just say now, for the hands, we don't have any solution. We wait until the World Championship. Thank you. Any other question to the...
For both levels of the possible... That is dangerous for both elbows. But what about if all the weight on one elbow, where there's a huge...
We will make the decision after the World Championships. Thank you very much. Good question. I like it. It's true. Yes, please. No. If you fall on both elbows, Stefan, it is Wazari. Any other question to the elbows? Oh, good. I like this. We have to find... Okay, good. We continue with attack, counter-attack, and then who get the score. Typical example, Ouchigari Uranage. Ouchigari Uranage. Ouchigari, I fall. When I feel that I fall, I start Uranage. Who get the score? Wait for me. Thank you very much. Very good. I was falling first. Okay? I used the mat. I was using the mat for uranage.
Opa! Adesso il colpo
Huge
del braccio.
control in the hand. But I was falling. According to the new rules we have now, score for him. Very much. So, just to be precise, just to be very precise, I have done uranage because I used the mat. Anyway, I was falling. In this case, you don't have any doubts about who was controlling in the hand, who has the better control. I was falling, my responsibility. Opposite to this, opposite. I attack directly, direct attack. Direct attack. Also now I was falling first, but it was direct attack. I was going down, going first on the mat. The difference was, this was direct attack. It was my attack. I was falling on the back, but I was throwing. Okay? The first one, it was Ouchigari. I was falling, and then I was throwing. Same happened for Kouchigari and Tanyo Toshi. But before this, Mr. Bakos, please.
Thank you. As you see, one of the most controversial situations are action-reaction, Kaesi-Baza. You remember that in the past, who was first, who was landing first, if there is regain so we make a final conclusion. Tomorrow we are going to have several examples in the real competition. But as Daniel said, the principle is that if it is the first action is too late for Uke to react, obviously is clear for Tori. Second situation, he explained very well. If you react from the beginning or after one attack, you stop and you throw the opponent, obviously for the counter attack. And if that is not clear, it's for anybody. So the main point is the three referees in Kaesi-Baza technique, the three referees and the jury agree to give to Tori, clear for Tori. If it is for Uke, clear for Uke. If it is not absolutely clear and there is not unanimous decision, it's better to say Hajime. Okay? Only I would like to stress that because it's very important to avoid, as I say, a lot of controversy regarding Kaesi-Baza techniques. Sorry.
The same situation happened with Kouchigari and Tanyo Toshi. We're in the same way. I was falling down. I was first. I was falling first. Or for him, like coming for me. I was falling first and I used the mat. I used the mat.
Our back.
Just to make sure for everybody, I anyway was falling. I was falling anyway. And now in the last moment, when I realized I fall, by my skills, I turn him and come over. If I touch first the mat, he score. Even after that, I continue with osaikomi. It's okay? Please?
Oppa. Oh.
There are two different attacks. It's not counter-attack. It was ouchigari, escaping ouchigari, and attacking whatever. We speak about attack and counter-attack together. Okay? The same situation happened by Kenken Uchimata and Yokogruma. Very dangerous. Very difficult to decide after Kenken Uchimata and the Yokogruma who is doing. It's a very hard decision. It's a very hard decision who has the control. And therefore we decide who is falling first on the mat. Lose the action. Lose the action. It means kinsa, it means wazari or ippon. Stop, stop, stop. Hajime. Kenken Uchimata. And very hard to decide here when and who has the control. Therefore, in the video we can see who has the first impact. Who has the first impact, lose the action. Is clear for everybody? Sorry? Who was falling first on the back, lose the score. Lose the score. Okay, the other one get the score. It's okay? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I have one more question with the bear hug. Please. David?
So which one is it? Is it the first one who lands first loses? Or is it 3-0 like what Mr. Barcos is saying, is explaining?
What do you mean? Sorry, David.
The way you're explaining it, sir.
Kaeshiwaza?
Kaeshiwaza, same time landing on the mat. The first one who lands first, is the loser. But the way I understood what Mr. Barcos said, it's 3-0. Otherwise, no.
Sorry. In judo, It's clear we have in the Masutemi and Yokosutemi Vata action-reaction. So it doesn't mean that because you touch first, absolutely is 100% for Tori. Normally, what the explanation is that if it is too late to Uke to react, obviously it's for Tori. But sometimes, and tomorrow we are going to watch in the real competition, there are some cases where Uke reacts and is capable to taking the advantage of the action of Tori to throw with the Kaeshi Vata technique. Therefore, in that moment, the action should be valid for Uke. What we are saying is, the most of the times, if Tori starts the action and again, it's too late for Uke to react, 100% for Tori. If Uke has time to react, and tomorrow we are going to watch some examples, is for Uke. If there is not clear because the timing or the reaction is so close and we are not able to decide if it is for Tori or for Uke, it's better to say Hajime. This is the conclusion, okay? And I hope after the explanation of Daniel and tomorrow watching clear examples about some Kaeshi Vata techniques, we can have a consistent opinion all together, coaches and referees, to make it clear that everything that something happened is for one or is for the other. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate. Is there any open question to attack and counter-attack? Landing on the mat? No? Thank you. I would like to go to bear hug. Nothing changed on bear hug. Bear hug attack, Shido. Bear hug, Shido. Bear hug, Hansokumake. Okay? But now what happens is, if bear hug and the other one is taking a technique. Bear hug. Hajime, bear hug. Mate. Clear? Shido? In this situation, let's agree it was Koshiguruma Wazari, and Shido. If it's Ippon, it's Ippon. But you agree on this? If in the situation one is doing bear hug, slow motion, bear hug, and the other one still can use the situation and throw Wazari, but in the same time, Shido for bear hug. If Osaikomi, Wazari, Shido, Osaikomi. Yeah, sorry, Akadi, please.
Okay, my question is, Natik start attack, bear attack, okay? Attack him slowly. He start go Koshiguruma, Natik go Uranagi.
Mate, Shido. In this case, in the case he will throw, there will be no score, and of course Shido. Arkady, it's okay? Neil. Yes, please. Yes. So Tori need to have one grip. Before the reason of, if I can explain, the reason of bear hug is Uke doesn't have any chance. If Tori is coming and catch his hands, directly bear hug, catch his hands, Uke doesn't have chance for kumikata. But if Tori take one grip, Uke has also the chance to take one grip.
This is my point. Tori and Uke.
No, just Tori. No, Tori must have one grip. Tori have to take a grip and then can do bear. One moment. Achilles. According to the rules we have, confirmed by Mr. Achilles now, Tori must have a grip. Tori. Tori take and Tori attack. Then it's okay. Okay? Danke, Ben.
Yes. No, but please, the two fighters. Please, sir, because I saw something that I think he can create a misunderstanding. Bear hack, Koshiguruma, Osaikomi. Not Osaikomi. Mate. Because he's coming from a negative situation. So be careful. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please. 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 1 second, sorry. Before we say Wasari, Shido Saikomi, impossible. We say Wasari, and we say Mate, and we give Shido. We cannot give the advantage for a negative situation to finish the fight by Osaikomi. Okay? So sorry, because before I think it's small, it's not easy. But again, one more time. Wasari, Mate, Shido or bear hack. Okay? Sorry.
Thank you very much. We cannot take an advantage after using bear hug. It cannot be. The opponent can take advantage of the situation, but not we. Okay? Mr. Shoshida? I would like to go for a very, very sensible point, which is arm looking standing. And we start with, sorry, please, a few minutes. Sorry. Wakigatame. Demonstration of Wakigatame, 4 times. Okay. This is a demonstration of Wakigatame. Control with 2 hands and then applying the arm lock. Okay? Clear for everybody? If in this situation, Tori controlled will go down, this is in our rules. It is score, nothing or ippon. Correct? Slowly down, control. Valid. Clear? Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Shoshida. Thank you. Now the application. I need somebody who is big. Sorry? What is time? Okay. This is the Wakigatame. Sorry, 2 more minutes. This is the Wakigatame which is allowed in competition judo. This is the kind of Wakigatame. It is controlled slowly without injuring the opponent. Everything what is not in this Wakigatame and it injured my opponent, it is Hansoku Make. Okay? Do you have any questions to Wakigatame? Okay, I do as follow. You tell me the question you have after that. We close the session now. Okay? And then you come to me and we make the... Okay? I would like to thank you very much for the discipline, for your questions, and if one more time, by Sodetsuri Komigoshi, it is the intention really to throw Sodetsuri Komigoshi, and Tori control we allowed. But if it's just one hand and the other one doesn't have the chance to escape, we are coming in the Wakigatame, actually in arm look area, okay? Bring me the video. Take the video and we watch them, okay? Okay? Okay. In this case, I would like to hand over to Mr. Barta the microphone. Good luck.
Please, we finished the practice. We will. Yeah. No, we will make a poll. Okay, please. Valodia. Neil. So, once again, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your questions. Very appreciate. So it's sometimes give us to think and to really to find the correct answer. But without this question, we will never move forward. Thank you very much to Mr. Laskow and Mr. Neil Adams. Thanks a lot. And tomorrow 9:30 we continue the practical section. Thank you very much.